All right, welcome to another episode of Churd and the Turd. If you were able to catch our last recording, you would notice business casual over here. Now, last time it was because Churd was
Bitchness casual.
Oh, slam, early
Damn.
slam.
I feel like I felt that one
Got
a lot.
him.
Boom.
But last time it was for
Got
a
him right
trial that was taking place.
Got him.
Why are you dressed up today?
You know, this is just I felt like looking good.
Mhm.
You know, I felt like wearing a short sleeve.
If you felt like looking good, what are you gonna do with your face?
Oh,
Ooh.
he's ready today, Churd.
A little red eye over there. Why don't you?
Okay, yes, my eye is a little bit red. I will admit.
What are you gonna do
I
about that
farted on his
face?
face earlier.
Yes, there's fart in my eye.
There's fecal fart air in his eye.
No, it's because I'm allergic to Winston.
Winston is a dog, by the way, not a person.
I may also be allergic to a person named Winston. That's possible.
That's funny. Yeah, so sorry about Turd's appearance. So I guess we have Churd here to offset that.
You know, somebody's got to look good on this podcast.
It ain't going to be me.
At least I look good from here over.
That's
I
well, that is your
mean,
camera side. So.
You don't look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you look good.
Thank you.
You're
Sure.
welcome. Will you tell me the same?
I think you look
Will you tell me the same?
like you.
I'm fishing for compliments.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad. I felt really good. I think
Took the bait, Brad.
You're welcome.
you did. You're a baiter.
Ooh.
You're gonna go baiting all night.
Biting.
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 Idiocracy, look it up. It's good. Okay, so speaking of a movie, we have another new segment here. Another new segment. That makes no sense. But a new segment, and I believe it actually was Turd's idea originally. I think we hashed it out. But without Churd, we would have nothing. So thank you for being here.
Shoot, you're welcome.
Yeah. So
Why-
I personally
Don't fucking look
really,
at me like
really
that.
like movies. And I try to see as many as I can. I have 2 kids, so I don't go to the theater too much anymore.
Mhm.
But I still see movies as much as I can. And Turd, on the other hand, doesn't really go out too
No,
much.
I personally don't really like that many movies. I'm not that interested in other people's ideas that aren't mine.
Or anything that he doesn't like.
Correct, and
Or anything he's not good at.
the Oscars this year, The Shape of Water won the Best Picture.
Did you watch it?
I did see that movie. I happened to. It wasn't my idea.
Yeah. Who'd you go with?
Nobody.
Your eyes watering.
You
worry
are
about-
the fish
don't
monster.
worry about my eye.
You're the
Your
fish
eyes
creature,
watering.
But
dude.
yes, the movie I thought, frankly, was awful. I didn't think it was a good movie at all. Yeah, I thought the acting was good, but other than that, the story did nothing for me. I thought it didn't make any sense, and how was I supposed to relate? Oh, okay, here's this fish monster, and this deaf lady falls in love with a fish monster. That's the fucking movie. How is that something that anyone should be interested in? I don't know.
Can you give
It
us
was
an
awful.
example of a movie you do like?
The Naked Gun.
Okay. Okay.
Is there any fish monster that you would fall in love with, Churd?
Mermaid.
Mermaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Daisy Duck Mermaid.
If it was Daisy Duck Mermaid, it'd be over. I'd get a
Would
divorce.
you fuck a duck mermaid?
Daisy
Duck?
I don't know. If I was AW, I might.
A-Dub?
Yeah,
A-Dub.
A-Dub.
A&W Root
Shout out to
A-W
A-Dub.
knows who he is.
Yeah,
so.
you definitely know who you are.
Yeah, I didn't see Shape of Water. I want to see it just because I like interspecies relating, but no, I'm kidding.
We know that.
That was the sexiest farm animal question.
I mean, I pretty much
You answered that one.
I pretty
Oh,
much
yes,
know
I
that
love
The
this
Shape of
cow.
Water is circle, so I don't really need to see the movie, but whatever, dude.
Whatever.
So anyway, I haven't even
dudes.
explained I haven't even explained this bit. So I'm going to show Turd and Churd too these movie posters, and they have to review the movie based solely on the picture on the poster.
Okay.
Here we go.
And do you want to pull them on your phone, or do you want to see it on my laptop?
Whatever you
Oh.
want to do. I can pull it up.
I'll pull it up on the phone.
All right, pull it up on the phone. The first one is a hit movie that just came out. Well, I don't know if it's a hit because it just came out yesterday. I saw it. I enjoyed it. It's getting a lot of flack right now on the internet. I don't know if you guys know much about it. I picked a poster I will put a picture up here for you guys to see. But we are looking at Ready Player One. I thought I'd start with a big popular movie out right now. Take a second, soak it all in. We'll start with your review from just that poster.
Well, I can tell you, it says at the top, a better reality awaits.
Yeah.
And I feel like this would be a good movie for Brad to see. Just because sometimes Brad's a little out of touch with reality.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't. This is 2018. I mean, we do things that we don't like every day. I mean, Brad, you go to work every day, okay? Don't act like you fucking like that. Brad, what if you lived in a reality where there were no allergies?
That'd be cool.
That'd be fucking cool, wouldn't it? You'd feel good about that.
I'd feel better than I do now, yeah.
Oh.
As you can see from the close-up,
Yeah, you look like
my eyes a little fucked up.
you look like you got punched
Feels
with dander.
fucked up. Yeah. Well, here's what I can tell you. This looks like it is a King Kong remake. We have a large ape climbing a building, it would seem.
It's clearly a person.
Well, a person is an ape, great ape. Humans are great apes. So, yeah. Climbing what would seem to be a building or something of that nature. Something
It looks like a tower. He's climbing like a cell phone tower.
Okay, fine. He's climbing a cell phone tower.
Yep, not a building.
Either way, he's climbing a thing, and he looks
climbing.
large. It looks very large. So yeah, it's probably pretty good. King
Why-
Kong. He's gonna have a small blonde female woman in his hand at some point, I'm guessing. So yeah, I would say I would give this movie 2.5 stars out of 4.
Okay.
This looks like a fucking giant trailer park on steroids, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you zoom in, and you can see, those are fucking trailers stacked on top
They
of each
are.
other. And I would almost guarantee you that the structure around the trailers, holding them on top of each other, costs more than each individual trailer.
Yeah, probably.
That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would you do that?
Well, I mean, giant apes stack things on occasion, in you know.
They sure are industrious.
What might seem to us as mere mortal humans nonsensical ways, but I think that it probably makes sense from a giant ape perspective.
Do you want to hear the synopsis at all, or we'll just move on to our next review?
Synopsis. I think we've covered that.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it's obvious based on the post.
We got that.
Okay. Well, on to our next movie. You guys heard it here first. 2.5 stars. And would you see Ready Player One?
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Our next one.
I love King Kong.
Okay, great. Our next one is a real. It came out. It was nominated for several Oscars. It's called Call Me by Your Name. And here's a nice little picture for you guys.
Well, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me by
Maybe.
your name.
Maybe.
So this is the
I
Carly
like
Rae
that.
Jepsen the musical.
Yeah, that's when I see Call Me,
Well-
or I'm either thinking Carly Rae Jepsen or I'm thinking Blondie, right?
Mhm.
So it's got to have something to do with that. That's the only thing I can think.
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. This is two dudes.
Yeah.
On the cover.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I had to guess what this movie is about,
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that it's about two men that fell in love and they are trying to. How do I want to put this?
some kind of a penis
Defy.
butt situation.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was
Oh.
gonna say they were trying to like defy like societal norms or something like that.
I think
Sure.
we're past the point of that. This isn't this
I
isn't
don't
the
know.
50s.
This is Trump's America.
It is Trump's America. That is true.
Okay. Well, let's take
I
that
don't
into
think
consideration.
Trump's America is societal norm, though. I think-
All right. Yeah. Okay. But what are they looking at?
That's up for you guys, the reviewers.
I mean, that guy's looking. The back guy's looking. I'd say up and to his right, and then this guy right here in the front, he's looking at totally opposite directions. So they can't be enjoying the same thing at the same time.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no fucking way.
Are they looking, or do they have their eyes closed? I can't tell. I mean, the back guy, you definitely can't tell. The front
Well, the
guy-
front guy, he's squinting. He's looking at the sun directly.
I
would
think that one guy is definitely older than the other guy.
Yeah.
So
Wait, so John, just to be clear, you know what these movies are actually
I do.
about.
I do.
I'm gonna want a synopsis on this one
Okay.
because
a synopsis?
Synapses.
synopsis,
That's Snapple's
synopsis.
new
How?
flavor.
Yeah, however you want to pronounce it, it doesn't really fucking matter.
No.
Did you understood what
Who
it
cares
meant,
about
right?
pronouncing words properly?
No, you understood what it meant though, right?
Is that really all that matters
Did you
in life?
understand?
Is
Did you understand what it meant?
Understanding
Did you
that
understand what it meant?
meant?
All right, I'm fucking done. I'm putting
What is that gonna? I don't. What's happening?
now we can never leave.
He's handcuffing your mic. I mean, we always keep the mics here.
Yep.
Something went on. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want the synopsis or what? Well, let's hear your review. Turd, what's your review of this film?
I think it's probably pretty good. You have two guys. I'm guessing they both have some kind of laser vision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm assuming they're opening their eyes and they're collecting some kind of solar radiation from the sun, and
Sure.
that gives them a superpower to be able to. What are you doing? It's clearly about gay superheroes. So that sounds amazing to me. I love gay people, and I love
Why do you
superheroes.
have to single gay people out? Why do you have
Because regular people,
Can they call it
We're
a
not-
gazer laser?
non
or a gazer beam or something?
Straight people, they suck for the most part. But.
Hold on. RJ, your final review?
Yeah, I guess I would see it. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't think they're superheroes.
Okay. Do you just want to move on to the next movie?
I want to know what it's actually about.
In 1980s Italy, a romance blossoms between a 17-year-old student and the older man hired as his father's research assistant.
What was the age of consent in Italy in the 1980s?
That's
I
beside
don't
the
know.
point.
And no, I mean,
We're
if it's 18 and one of them 17, that's a little bit weird. But
If they could make a good tortellini, that was consent enough. Okay.
okay.
80s were a different time, man.
Yeah, it was a lot different.
Your
Yeah.
little wiener can probably
Yeah.
fit in the tortellini.
Wiener
Man,
talk.
you love my wiener. You talk about it all the time, dude.
I do love it.
You do.
Oh, fun. All right, the next one, we're going to hit some horror movies here. This is one I remember seeing.
Some horror movies?
Horror movies.
Horror, yeah.
Horror or horror?
Horror. Did I not enunciate better?
You did not,
I
because I'm
apologize.
pretty sure that
There is
Churd
actually a
thought
movie
it
called
was-
Horror, and there's also a movie called Horror 2, the sequel, but I've never
Are
seen
they
it.
on Netflix?
Are they horror movies?
One, I don't know. There's Frankenhorror. That is
I didn't ask about that one.
I know, that's a horror movie, though. Okay, I apologize.
Frankenhorror.
Horror.
Frank and horror.
Frank and horror.
Not Frank and the Horror. Okay, so it's Frank and... Okay, fuck. The movie we're looking at is Evil Ed. I rented this movie purely because of this cover. I'm a big fan of it. Horror classic here. It's actually I will say the movie kind of sucked.
Well, I can say this. Sometimes when people have very uncontrolled epilepsy and they can't control it with drugs, they will sever the corpus callosum, which is the inner hemispheric nerve bundle that basically connects
that
the
this
left and
movie
right hemispheres.
It looks
So-
like a comedy.
I'm
actually.
assuming this guy.
So I don't really know what Brad's talking about right now.
It's a comedy.
He wants to act like he read something on Wikipedia tonight and his colostrum got fucking cut in half.
Corpus callosum.
Whatever, dude.
Colostrum.
Whatever, dude.
So
Brad, what's colostrum? Do you know what colostrum is?
No.
you really don't?
Oh my God, I know something
Well,
Brad
there's
doesn't.
a doctor here.
What is it?
It is so when the baby is born, the first thing that comes out of the woman's breast is colostrum, and it's like a what you would refer to as a 5-hour energy, just like bah! Fuck, gives them all the nutrients they need at first, and then after the colostrum comes the actual breast milk. So.
That is true. Yep.
And colostrum's like a little bit thicker and more yellow, and it provides a lot of nutrients for
like
a
a
new baby
smoothie.
out of the It's like a protein shake, pretty much for babies.
It sounds gross, frankly.
Well,
I mean, I had to
Thick
feed
yellow.
my baby. My wife had to pump the colostrum, and I had to feed my baby through a little syringe.
needle.
Yeah, you had to
syringe.
put your pinky in his mouth and touch the roof of his mouth, so he
It's
would
very
like,
common.
latch, and then you had to stick a little syringe in the side of his mouth and push colostrum into
Yeah,
his
it's
mouth
real.
when he was first born.
I didn't have to
Are
do
you
that.
guys being serious?
No,
I'm
we're not
dead
kidding. Dead
serious.
serious, dude.
This is like the
I didn't
one
have to
time
do
I'm
that, but
serious on the
they told us
podcast.
about it.
Yeah.
They definitely told. That grosses you out.
Yeah.
Come
Brad,
on, man. Grow
you
up.
haven't seen the merconium poops, dude.
Oh, that's like tar.
The first poop a baby has is like I could not wipe this shit off. I used like at least 10 wipes.
Hot tar.
Yeah, it would not come off. It was so sticky and like.
It's like every time I poop.
Oh.
So Evil Ed, would you?
Well, Evil Ed, to me, it looks like a horror comedy. Like it would be a funny horror movie. Like,
yeah.
I mean, and that axe, it's not really proportional to his face, so I'm assuming that it's a little hatchet.
Sure.
But I mean, that sure is a clean cut for a little hatchet, and I don't see a skull,
Yeah.
so I don't think it's very up to date. People nowadays have skulls.
I mean, he looks like a pretty good-looking man. I mean, for the
He
most
was.
part.
I mean, he's clearly gonna die, right? Visual pulse check.
Is that Ed though, or is that
Yeah.
another guy that's killed by Evil Ed? That's the thing that's not clear about this poster.
It's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer, but it feels like it requires some amount of thought, which
That's
requires
not
a-
Ed.
Do you think the guy who like wrote that tagline was like, "Oh, that's such a good one," but there's clearly a brain there. And it's not gone. It's just cut in half.
Yeah, no, he still has a brain.
Yeah.
it's
Kind
just
of
right
the
and
corpus callosum is cut. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Final review. Turd.
I would say no. I don't think I want to see. There's not enough information on this poster for me to want to see this movie.
Okay.
All I'm thinking is it's some weird version of Ed TV with Matthew
It's not.
McConaughey. That's the only thing I can think. I mean, I'm gonna chop a guy in half down the That's not a plot of a movie. Chopping a guy in half down his center. No.
Well, this movie it is. Looks like it.
So, RJ, final review.
Final review, I wouldn't see it because it looks old.
It's from the late '90s.
Yeah, I don't watch. I wasn't. No.
Who is that
don't do
guy
it.
even?
That's Ed.
Oh, it's a B movie. You wouldn't. I don't think there's any famous actors in it.
Bee's knees.
I saw that. It's not that good. I got into a real big B movie phase in high school, and I didn't think it was that good.
Did you ever see any C movies?
No.
CD's nuts.
Oh, nice. You got me.
Got him with the C and the D.
These wieners.
You and wieners,
Dude,
man.
I love wieners.
He loves gay people when he talks about wieners.
I do. I love wieners.
Can we get you a shirt that says that?
Sure.
Have
You'd
ever
wear it.
Oh, in a heartbeat, I would
Okay.
wear an I love wieners.
We'll probably be here
Okay.
next week.
All right.
You ever been to Der Wiener Schnitzel? That fast food place? There's not really many in Ohio, but
I think you mean Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel, yes. Sir.
No, I have not.
I've always wanted to go because I do like hot dogs.
Also, never heard of it.
Really?
No.
Oh man, it's a good. I like hot dogs. I've never been there. All right, next movie, another horror. The title kind of gives away somewhat of the plot. Blood-sucking pharaohs in Pittsburgh. This is a legit movie. Well, it's a movie. I don't know how legit.
Okay. Well, my first impression of this movie, I despise Pittsburgh. I don't
See,
care.
you're
Who
happy.
doesn't?
You're hoping it's a documentary.
Yes, I really hope it's about blood-sucking pharaohs in Pittsburgh. Like,
They just take the entire
Yeah.
city down.
yeah, I don't really care for Pittsburgh all that much. Now, I'm not saying people in Pennsylvania are bad, but people in Pittsburgh, for the most part,
Yins are real bad there.
yeah, my grandparents used to say that. They're not from Pittsburgh, so.
Yins?
Not Yens, Yuns. She said
Yuns.
Yuns.
Did you ever
Yeah.
meet a pharaoh in Pittsburgh?
Go
No,
red up your room.
I've never met a pharaoh. But this movie, to me, looks like it could be a video game or like a fake movie.
It's real.
It does kind of look like
Like
an
it's
old Atari
Yeah.
cover or something.
yeah,
like
it
that,
does. But then the video game graphics aren't actually as good as the
Yeah.
art is.
Right,
And then
sure.
you go in and
Oh,
it's
there's a
like,
guy and actually it's just a square.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
What do you think,
my first
Sarah?
Is
impression.
that? Is it? I mean, it. Honestly, I'm sure that it isn't, but that kind of looks like Burt Reynolds on the right there.
I'm sure they're going for that.
Maybe
John Aston.
Humphrey Bogart on the left.
Well, and if you look at the pharaoh, which typically is a man,
Yeah,
I would guess in
I mean, it's gotta
Egyptian
be,
society, That's a woman pharaoh. And if you look at the other half of her face, I think they were going for a skull.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it looks like it could be a robot.
She got half her face blown off like Gus Fring, is what it looks like.
Oh, wow. Breaking
Gussie.
Bad reference, everybody.
Now, how you like me
Papa
now?
Top would love that reference.
Yeah. So, any last words about blood-sucking pharaohs in Pittsburgh?
As long as the city of Pittsburgh was destroyed in the process, I would see this movie. Yes.
Hope we don't have any viewers from Pittsburgh. Like, fuck you guys, it's gyro. For some reason, Pittsburgh people call them gyros. They're euros, guys.
I call them
read a
gyros.
book.
Permane Brothers
really?
is
That's-
not that good. Okay.
That can't be the reason we don't like Pittsburgh, because I
one
call
of
them gyros too.
Do you
This-
really?
This is America. Do you call them burritos? No.
Yes.
No.
I can't.
I'll say
I
I'll
can't
take
roll my R's.
burrito.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I asked for white rice on it.
At Taco Bell.
No, Chipotle.
Chipotle is the worst.
If Chipotle's
What?
listening, we'll take Chipotle catering all day, any day.
Yeah. So if Pittsburgh goes down, Turd is all for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
If they survive, don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And Churd?
I don't like it.
Don't like it?
No, I don't
Blood-sucking
like it. I
pharaohs?
wouldn't see it.
I like that there's multiple pharaohs. Should there only be like one?
I don't know.
I don't remember the monarchy of...
I'm getting a hole in my jeans.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, they were in ancient Egypt, so I'm assuming that these pharaohs have been brought back from the dead
Oh,
in
fair,
some way, so
fair,
it could be
yeah.
any number of them.
Yeah, that's
King Tut, for example.
So they're brought back and they go to Pittsburgh like as their first. What a shitty place to go for like your first.
What
time
could be
back.
worse than this desert in Egypt?
Yeah.
How about Pittsburgh?
Let's head to Pittsburgh. Let's go watch a Steelers game.
When I think of Pittsburgh, I think of like 55-year-old women smoking with like wrinkly faces and really deep voices that just call each other honey honey like that all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's Pittsburgh to me.
Pittsburgh is just it's. I think of a bunch of rude people and shitty drivers. That's what I think of. But they're the kind of shitty drivers that think they're actually good drivers.
Yeah.
That because they live in the city and they've driven in the city so many times, but I fucking see them and they're real shitty. But I mean, who am I to judge driver
You're
status?
the Churd. You're the Churd.
I guess I can do that then. I
Yeah.
have my own podcast.
If you are from Pittsburgh and you're watching right now, thank you.
No,
And
fuck you.
I was going to say I'm sorry, but I'm sorry because you live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So my wife's family are from Pennsylvania. I don't think any of them live in Pittsburgh, but I'm pretty sure they like Pittsburgh.
I think my grandmother was from there or something. Whatever.
It's in your blood, and the blood-sucking pharaohs want that blood.
I mean, I'd choose
Go for
Columbus
it.
any day over
Go for
Pittsburgh.
it.
Any day. Pittsburgh is a bigger city.
All right.
But
So your thing was not see it either?
no, I
No
wouldn't
one.
see
All right,
that.
2 no C's.
Nope.
All right, great.
Nope.
All right, our final movie for the review is The Lobster. I assume neither of you saw this.
No, I haven't seen The Lobster. I mean, I can see that it would
Something-
seem to be Colin Farrell.
Yes,
yeah, but
that is-
something looks like it was. Did you?
I did not
Photoshop this?
alter these at all. I
It
promise
looks like
you.
he's got like a fur coat on or something
Who's
like
he
that, but he's
hugging?
not.
I know who he's hugging, but I've seen this.
Is that a person he's hugging?
Yes.
Or-
Do you want me to tell you?
Well, if you look at the Photoshop job here, if you look right by his face, it looks like there was hair photoshopped out.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he's hugging. They want you to think it's a lobster he's hugging, but obviously lobsters don't have hairs like that. So I'm gonna say it's not a lobster.
I
It's
will
a
say
woman.
this: if I had to choose any animal to like be reincarnated as, I think I would choose a lobster.
No,
What about a rock lobster?
Well, to me,
No.
it sounds like Brad has seen this movie.
I haven't seen the movie. I
Oh,
never
you
even
haven't?
heard of it.
Oh,
No.
you haven't?
No, but I mean, I would
Oh.
be a lobster if
Why?
I could.
Why?
They live a long time, and I think they live a pretty easy life. They swim backwards in the water. They just kind of chill, you know. They're very chill, lobsters.
Yeah.
And they,
I didn't have to
No,
disagree with that.
I don't think that they have a lot of higher brain function, so they don't overthink.
So you're essentially a lobster.
I'd
now.
be like a macaw. They live for a long time and they have prosperous lives.
Are you sure you guys haven't seen this movie?
Macaw.
Macaws can talk, lobsters can't. I don't want to be able to talk.
I'm gonna be honest. I've seen this movie.
Yeah,
The
I was gonna
Lobster.
say. I was like,
But I honestly don't know who he is hugging on the front of that. I don't
it's
remember.
Rachel Weisz.
Okay, so it is a
Vice.
woman.
Vice, you're right, German.
Yeah, and I mean the whole point of the movie is pretty much what Brad said is that
Well, don't say it. Let's hear his review first, and then we'll
Okay.
tell him. So, Brad, see it or not?
I would see it. I love lobsters. I mean, I don't like. I honestly do
If you
not
had to-
like lobsters. I don't like eating lobster. I think
I love it.
I think it's probably the most overrated food.
It's
that exists.
overpriced. I agree.
It
That
is
it's
overpriced, but
for
it's
what you
good.
get, because it's so much work to get just a
like
little
the
bit of
price
meat.
of shrimp though, just like poundage wise.
Shrimp, lobster, to me, they taste very similar. And neither of them do anything.
I'm
wrong.
Don't
surprised
be
you're
so shellfish.
I'm surprised you're not allergic to shellfish.
I'm not allergic to any foods.
Oh, you're not?
Not really.
Oh man. You're a
So,
fucking dead.
Brad, you'd say see it. RJ's already seen it.
I would see it.
Yeah.
So what's
go
it
ahead.
about?
In a dystopian near future, single people, according to the laws of the city, are taken to the hotel where they are obliged to go find a romantic partner in 45 days or are transformed into the beast, into an animal of their choosing.
And guess what he chooses?
A lobster.
And what reason does he choose the lobster?
Very similar reasons
Pretty
to what
much
Brad gave.
said,
yeah.
yeah.
You swear you haven't seen this?
No, I haven't seen it at all.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're the guy you're Colin Farrell besides the good looks.
I know Colin Farrell doesn't look as good as me.
Ooh, that was a good turnaround.
Thank you, though, for the
Touche,
compliment.
touche, my friend. Worthy adversary.
Mm.
All right. Well, that is Unknown Reviews. I don't know if we really have a title yet. Judge a movie by its cover. Whatever.
Movie review posters.
Why don't you say something about my penis? Since you're so obsessed with it.
Wiener. We don't say penis.
Oh, sorry, Wiener.
All
Wiener reviews by Brad. Oh.
Well, I've got great news for you guys. We have a new segment.
A new segment.
A new segment. So,
A new segment.
yeah, you could say that.
Segment.
Yeah. So, if there's one thing us three need, it's relationship advice.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially
Love-
you two.
Yeah.
The married ones.
Yeah. The love advice.
Mine is going very well. I don't need any.
Good.
Oh, that's great. to hear.
Actually, Brad, if I haven't told you recently, I'm so happy for you.
You have told me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many times?
A lot.
Far too many times, in fact.
Well, I
Like a
really am.
Scary number. of
I know.
times.
I want everybody to know out there. I really am happy.
Apparently,
for
you've been
Brad.
telling other people because I've been hearing that same thing from other people too.
that they're happy for you.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm rubbing off.
Positive contagion.
Yeah, dude. The world would be a better place if you were just positive and not down in the dumps like Donald
Yeah.
Trump all the time. Just negative thoughts
Down
and
in
negative.
the Trumps.
Nice.
Down to the Trump
I like
dumps,
that.
dude.
I like that. So anyway, we have a relationship expert coming here to talk to you. And it's not just relationship, but it's full on love, passion, everything you need.
Had to put on chapstick for this segment.
I don't know why. That's weird.
Woo!
But the cool thing is that I've got some listener submitted questions for him. So let me be the first to welcome Serge. Am I saying that right?
It is Serge.
Serge?
Serge, the love expert.
Serge, the love expert. Wow. Okay. I mean, he's already making
sounds
me excited with
pretty
that voice.
cool.
Yeah. Very.
Yes.
Oh,
my God.
You love the way Serge sounds.
I do. Wow. So is that a good thing to do to people? Just tell them they love you?
Of course it is. Everybody wants to love Serge.
Oh, wow.
And for those of you who don't know, Serge is spelled S-E-R-G-E.
Serge.
Serge.
So
Do not attempt to speak like Serge.
I'm sorry, Serge. So if I'm not speaking like Serge or Serge, should I say Serge or Serge?
Serge.
So I should say your name like you're saying your name, but not anything else.
I say my name like my name is pronounced.
Serge.
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 Sears.
Serge.
Serge.
Sears.
Tell me when I'm right. Serge.
It's not
Serge.
je, it's je.
Serge.
Serge.
Okay.
Serge.
Well, we'll figure this out. We've got time. So
My understanding is you have some love questions.
yeah, I want to start off with your credentials. So Serge, how early did you know that you were a love expert?
Well, I've had many lovers over the years. I hooked up with my teacher in 6th grade.
Oh,
Your T-shirt.
what subject? What
t-shirt.
subject matter?
Your
Biology.
T-shirt?
My anatomy teacher.
Your T-shirt. Anatomy T-shirt.
T-shirt. It's the accent. It's the accent shirt.
Anatomy teacher.
Okay. so a T-shirt.
I think
I know
most
it.
6th graders hook up with a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Teach all my teachers about anatomy.
Okay. And so you've had many lovers. Have you had a lot of success in dating?
Dating is not something Serge is an expert in. Serge is an expert in love making.
Oh wow.
Serge does not waste time with dating.
You just get right to the nitty gritty.
Oh yes.
The nitty gritty.
I don't know what he calls it. Okay. So we have some questions from some listeners. I think this first one you'll really be able to crush. This one's from someone called Hot for Teacher. It's-
Ooh yeah.
and it says, Serge, how do I sorry. Yeah, I mean, I can feel the passion coming.
Ooh, the passion.
Yeah, and it's
The
really
desire. Yeah.
Serge, how do I woo a woman twice my age? She's my TA in Ethics 101.
Well, you have to make sure that she comes to your level. And so you must
Yes, Serge.
make sure you purchase chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce?
What?
Yes.
Why
Chocolate
chocolate?
sauce is very important for wooing a woman twice your
I
age.
thought he said Charlie sauce.
Chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce.
Charlie
So
sauce.
what's the chocolate sauce for?
Well, if you put chocolate sauce on your lady's pants,
Just randomly?
yes, she may think that she has soiled herself, but really it will just be love.
That's love soil?
Love sauce.
I'm at a loss for words with Serge.
That's something that no one's ever been able to do is keep the churd quiet. So that's
No.
pretty impressive, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm-
You are a loss for Serge.
So
I think that's I think that's what
let me
it
get
is.
this straight.
Chocolate sauce is the key.
Okay. So to woo your
It's very clear.
are there any ethical issues for trying to seduce your ethics TA?
I am not sure what this ethics is. So no, there are no ethical issues.
Okay. So to recap, your advice to this person who wants to woo their TA: chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce on her pants.
In lettuce pants?
No, on her pants.
Lettuce pants.
There's an accent.
I don't know what lettuce pants is.
Lettuce pants.
All right.
Serge is from Spain.
He speaks
He
the
doesn't under-
Queen's Spanish.
Yeah. All right, he doesn't get lettuce pants.
All right. So Sayers, that I think Hot for Teacher will appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
So Sayers, our next caller is called Culinary Cupid, and it says, Serge,
I feel like I know the answer already, and it is chocolate sauce.
well, it doesn't ask for what condiment is the best. It's condiment, by the way, condiment.
Condiment. Now, don't get this confused with your Spanish.
I do not know what condiment is.
Condiment.
It's like food. It's like a sauce or
Chocolate sauce, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Culinary
Yes.
Cupid here asks Serge, what is the best food to serve to get my girl in the mood?
Chocolate sauce.
You just a bowl of chocolate
Oh,
sauce?
yes. Chocolate sauce. She stick her face in it. It's dripping chocolate sauce from her nose.
You're gonna hurt our host over here.
Yeah, that one got me. Chocolate sauce. What if she's diabetic?
Sugar-free chocolate sauce.
They make it.
They do make that, yeah. So So, I mean, how much of your advice is chocolate sauce?
TBD.
So, this culinary Cupid comes right up to his woman and he says, "Here's a bowl of chocolate sauce."
Yes.
How long does he have to wait till she's in the mood?
He does not have to wait at all. Chocolate sauce on her face.
Wait, he throws it on her?
Chocolate sauce on her pants. Yes. Nothing but chocolate.
So you believe in the aphrodisiacs?
I believe in chocolate sauce.
He definitely believes in chocolate
We
sauce.
know that much. If you can learn anything about love today, it's chocolate
A
sauce.
chocolate sauce.
Okay. This name's kind of inappropriate, but the next question asker is Binge Banger.
Binge banger.
Yeah.
Serge, what's your first impression of binge banger?
Binge is spelled how?
Binge.
BENG.
Yeah.
E.
It makes context in with the question. It says, Serge, when it's time to Netflix and chill, binge, what movie do you put on and why? Probably Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Don't answer for
Sorry, I'm just guessing here.
I prefer the movie Chocolat.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
It has the Johnny Depp.
Chocolat.
Chocolat with Johnny Depp.
Chocolat with Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Does it help to talk like you to get the ladies?
I don't know. I only talk like me.
How did you get to where you're at today? Tell us a little bit about your history.
For the record, put on Chocolat, Binge Banger, and
Chocolat.
okay. Yeah, I would like to hear the answer to Churd's question.
You want to know about Serge's history?
Yeah, the
I do.
origin of Churd.
A little bit.
Serge.
Well, Serge has grown up in Valencia.
But I was conceived at the Hershey's factory.
He conducted the running of the bulls in Pamplona for several years. He fed the bulls chocolate sauce. And they made sweet, sweet love to one another.
Wait. This is your father? No. You.
This is Serge.
You made love to the bulls?
No, the bulls made love to one another.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I mean,
With Serge's chocolate sauce. When Serge was 5 años old.
so wait, so you have your own brand of chocolate sauce?
Yes.
Is that why you're on here? Are you just peddling chocolate sauce?
Serge's chocolate sauce. Yes.
I did make an agreement with him that he could promote his chocolate sauce if he came on.
Okay, so are you really a love expert?
Of course I am.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
an
no,
expert
that's
on
that shouldn't question
On
his
all
credibility.
forms of love and chocolate sauce.
I feel like you're just a chocolate salesman.
You do not know Serge.
Clearly.
I don't know, Serge.
Okay, Serge.
Yes.
So in Spain, did they have like school dances and things like that?
No.
No.
We have school love making sessions.
With
Like
what?
forced, like mandatory, like pick a partner.
Serge in a room.
Ew.
This is so crazy. This really took a turn.
You asked.
I did. Touche, my friend. Mi amigo. I'm just trying to think what other people like. So what if someone is just not good at the breaking the ice? You know, did you understand that term, breaking the ice?
No, I do not.
Initiating a conversation with a lady?
This ice is made of chocolate sauce?
No. No, just normal ice, water. It's so what? So you, where do you go to meet women? I guess that's the first question. Hershey's World, the Hershey Highway.
Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania is a very good place to go. But if you do not want to go there, because they smell there,
What's the smell?
I don't know.
Smells?
you may simply step out into the street and pour this chocolate sauce all over your naked body.
Wait, are you suggesting that people get naked in public and cover themselves with chocolate sauce?
Yes.
I feel like you need to get yourself more familiar with American laws.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Serge
Serge.
is from Spain.
Yes,
I
we
get that.
get
You have
it.
diplomatic immunity. Lethal weapon too.
Hey. Nah. I'd arrest your ass.
Serge does not take kindly to being handcuffed. Unless the handcuffs are made of chocolate sauce.
And
Or I bet the chocolate sauce is a good way to slip yourself out of handcuffs.
ooh, little lube. Have you ever used chocolate sauce as lube?
Explain this lube.
Wow.
Good
There's
luck.
no
That's all
need.
you.
No need for lube, right?
Serge no need lube.
No.
Serge needs chocolate sauce.
Okay. what I'm
Serge,
thinking.
I mean, this really took a turn. I don't know if we're gonna invite you back. But I mean,
I don't know. He kind of creeps me out a little
right.
bit.
So, I mean, you've advocated.
I've
for-
never had a full-on conversation with this guy before today. I've
We've had-
only communicated via email.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if anybody wants to blame me for bringing him on, he said he wanted to promote his chocolate sauce, and I wanted to give a guy a chance. So
yeah,
we brought him on.
What? I mean, what are your credentials other than your? You just keep talking
What
about
more
these.
credentials does Serge need than chocolate sauce?
Can you name some of your former lovers that we might know of? Who have you wooed?
Ursula Andress.
Chalupa, Batman.
Catherine Hepburn.
Chalupa,
You don't look that old.
Batman.
Oh my God!
Halle Berry.
Wow, this is just-
Marianne Cotillard.
good choice.
Churd.
Okay, Serge. What's the one? I mean, I know the answer. What's the one thing? What's the one key to a successful relationship? I know the answer.
Must you ask Serge this question?
Chocolate sauce, great.
Chocolate sauce!
Wow. Could you tell the difference?
Serge made me thirsty, dude.
Could you tell the difference
Yes,
between?
Serge is always thirsty.
I don't even know what
For
to say.
chocolate sauce.
Well, so if you could take anything from this love expert, it's that you need a lot of chocolate sauce. Do you buy in bulk? No, you just make your own. Never mind. I'm sorry. Your own special recipe.
Family recipe. Serge knows what he's doing.
He definitely does. So before we leave this,
Do you feel uncomfortable?
I'm a little.
You look
weird.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not.
You just need more chocolate sauce in your
No,
life.
I do not. I do not.
You do.
I just feel like this is not what I expected. But hey, here we are. Serge is here, and he likes chocolate sauce, and you should too, right?
Yes.
All right.
Good job,
Well,
Serge.
thanks so much for coming, Serge, and please leave some samples for us to try.
Chocolate sauce.
Samples of chocolate sauce or samples of...
This chocolate sauce, please, for the love of
yes.
God.
Yeah, we'll eat some samples.
Welcome to the inaugural thing we did for our podcast, and we're going to redo it again. What am I eating? Boys, do you remember what you had last time?
Yeah,
Pink salmon.
Salmon from the dollar store.
Pink salmon.
Tasted like tuna.
Yep.
It was gross.
But I got you a higher quality meat. It was salmon because I
Mm.
care about you guys. I do promise what you guys are about to eat is food for people. It is not like dog food. I care about you too much.
It's not human flesh.
It's not human flesh.
Good.
It's not food for people from people. No, it's not that. But I'd be surprised if you guys could get both of these. We actually have two foods going on here, and I wonder if you could guess them. One's pretty Pacific. If you get what I'm saying.
Pacific.
I'm just kidding. It's not a fish. It's
God, if it's another fish, I'm gonna die.
it's not. There's no fish. No fish today. No fish at all. I was just making a joke about how people say specific, but actually say Pacific when they.
Pacific, yeah.
Yeah.
Pacific.
Yes, good. So, what are your initial concerns right now, Churd?
I don't really have any initial concerns. I'm not as allergic to things as Turd is, so
Yeah.
not too concerned about it.
Sure.
Well, my favorite dog is Nurangi, so I would be concerned that it would be Nurangi that would be fed
Okay,
to
we're
me.
not gonna eat dog.
Well, I
In
didn't
my
say
house.
that.
It is people food. You don't know what we're gonna eat.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what it is?
I
Are you
swear. I
saying
swear he doesn't.
You're
I swear he
cheating,
doesn't.
and you know what it is.
No, I don't know
He
what
doesn't.
it
He
is,
doesn't.
but
Well,
we're
then
not
what-
gonna eat a dog.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I know my friend John, and he wouldn't feed
Oh,
me
thanks.
dog.
Do you?
Yes, you might. Fuck.
He's getting a steak.
You're
getting dog.
scary. You are really scary.
I promise you guys are getting the same food.
I don't want it to be disgusting, but whatever. I guess
Yeah.
it is what it is. Fine.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort here.
I hope
guys.
it's not bugs.
No, not bugs.
Wait, so you said there's going to be 2 different foods. Are we going to get 2 different foods? Or
You each get 1 serving of 2 different foods.
Okay.
So you guys are going to get the same thing and try to guess what you think it is.
Okay.
And, yeah, we'll try with the first easy one here.
All right.
So go ahead and put your blindfolds on.
Blindfolds
and we'll
on.
get started here.
Blindfolds.
All right.
Hey, Brad.
Yes.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah. Why?
It's just dark.
Ooh, did you hear that?
Oh, it sounds like baby food.
Did you hear that?
It does sound like baby food.
Is it
Hear
baby
that?
food?
Oh,
I hope it's a good baby food and not a gross
If
baby
John
food.
got baby
I
food,
love me some baby peaches.
I have, dude. I have baby food upstairs.
Baby
I
peaches
bet
are the best.
John grabbed some baby food.
I
from
didn't just take
upstairs.
food from your cabinet.
I don't know, dude. I got some baby food.
Oh, do you know?
I do.
You heard
Yeah,
that?
no, my
You
baby
also have
likes.
glass bowls.
My baby is 5 months old, and we just
Oh,
started
yeah?
feeding him
Yeah?
solid foods. And
All right, I'm
He
going to
loves
grab
it.
your hands and put them near something. I'm going to go to the turd first.
Okay.
Turd.
You
Okay.
good?
Got it.
Got
Yeah.
it. All right.
Got it.
Good. All right, Churd.
Churd's here.
I'm putting it on the yearbook here.
Okay. All right, I can feel it.
You got,
Yeah, I got it.
got it? All
I
right.
got it.
All right. Here we go.
All right, go ahead.
Can we do this?
You can take some whiffs, be a sommelier.
carrot or pumpkin.
You carrot or pumpkin? What do you taste? What do you taste, Churd?
It's gross.
It's gross. Yeah? Initial thoughts?
Actually, I don't think it's that bad.
You don't
It's
think?
not like horrible, but like I wouldn't eat it a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like a little too liquidy to be pumpkin. So
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it's
not really
it's
sure.
It's some kind of a. I know this taste.
You know this taste? What do you think it is?
It's a vegetable of some kind.
Yeah.
Of course it
Yeah.
is. Some nasty ass fruit if it was a fruit, dude.
No, it's like beans or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's carrot.
Okay.
That's my
I
final.
don't think it's
answer.
carrot.
All right.
I think
I don't
it's
know. I
carrot.
would say peas, maybe.
That's your final vote. And you guys are both on baby food.
Yeah, definitely baby food.
I can't say whether it's baby food or could be some like weird carrot supplement that.
Yeah.
No, it's baby food.
Yeah.
Okay. You want
It's
the
a little
answer?
liquidy.
It
yeah.
is baby food, and it is carrots. Sweet carrots, baby food.
Oh.
It's carrot.
Sweet carrots.
Sweet carrots.
What makes a carrot sweet?
Whenever
like-
you touch it.
Can I take my blindfold off?
Yeah, we'll take a break here before the next one.
It tastes better than actual carrots, like in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have popped the jar before I got here so you wouldn't have heard that.
Is this mine?
No. Is that what the brand you
The
used?
brand,
No, I stole it
yeah.
from my
Can
daughter.
I eat the rest
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah, sure, weirdo.
Here, dude. You can
Yeah.
have mine too.
Yeah, this is I took this from my daughter. She'll go hungry tomorrow, so not my problem.
All right.
But yeah, I thought this.
I
I
don't
thought.
want yours, but
I mean, a lot of people do the baby food challenge. Well, they'll do blind taste testings of baby food, and they try to guess what the flavors are.
it was good.
Wow, I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, dude, I thought it was
This-
so nasty. I'd
This
rather eat
was just the palate warmer, though. I think this one was kind of. I tried to go kind of easy.
Okay.
This next one is so weird to me.
I'm so excited.
Now it's not like it's not fish. I promise, but it is such a weird combo
Okay.
that I really want you guys to try this. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Back on.
Yep. Do it on.
Are you gonna put it in the same bowl
I
with
need
the
to-
mix it with the
Who
carrots?
says you need a silverware for this?
Okay, I
I
guess
need a
you know.
drink out of here.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys are really good. I appreciate the honor here. You guys aren't flinching at all when I fake hit you, so that's good. All right.
Great.
You fake hit us?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I just gotta make sure you can't see.
You dick.
If he's
Dude, I don't actually hit you.
Still.
I'm just gonna
What if you did? I can't trust your.
What if I did hit you? I think you'd know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know if I can trust your ability
Where's
to.
my mouse?
That's your
Oh, there
mouse.
it is.
Okay.
Whew. This sounds weird. Sounds like Like it's wrapped in paper.
That's just what I need here. Okay.
This isn't from like the deli or something, is it?
All right.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I have more.
Are we?
If we
Do you
want
have it
one.
too? Are
yeah,
we? Are we
you
eating?
both have it. You guys can start
Okay.
eating.
Let me. It smells like beef jerky.
What do you got? What are you thinking, Turd?
Wow, that is odd.
Yeah.
It's a weird texture.
John, have you
Yeah.
tried this?
I have not tried it.
Oh,
I saved a piece for me. Do you got anyone
it's
want
not
more?
bad. It's a
There's something.
Oh shit!
It's,
You dropped some?
Yeah, dude, I dropped like half. It's definitely a meat.
it tastes like almost like a beef stick, but it's too soft for that.
What do you think, Churd?
I'm gonna go.
Do you want more, Turd?
I'm gonna say it's pork. It's pork and some kind of vegetable or something.
Uh-huh. Is it good? Would you say you like it?
Yeah, I mean it's
It's
not.
pretty good, actually.
I would eat it. I'm still eating it. I
Yeah,
keep
right,
taking
right.
bites. So, I'm gonna go with like pork and onions.
Pork and onions? Turd, what do you taste?
It's a little bit more bland than onions, though.
I don't think it's pork.
You don't think it's pork?
No.
Like, I gotta set it down because I don't know.
It's hard to
good,
say.
and
It's
weird.
pretty good.
Where's
I-
the fucking yearbook?
I don't know. I'll say it's some kind of like a nugget of.
Nugget?
Yeah, I know he's going in the
I
wrong
don't know.
direction.
I'll
now.
say
It's cow dropping.
human flesh.
Human.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Tastes good. That's all I know.
All right. You want to take those blindfolds off? It is jerky. It is bison, bacon, cranberry. Bacon, cranberry. I was like,
Bacon cranberry bison.
from?
It was a free Friday download at Kroger.
Oh.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude. It's
so-
not bad.
I'm gonna try it. I haven't tried
Go
it
ahead.
yet.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really good.
It's pretty good.
I like jerky a lot.
Man, you went all at once.
Mm-hmm.
We had to nitpick it.
Well, I know what it is.
Wow.
That is interesting. It's not like traditional beef jerky. It's a little softer.
Yeah, it is. It's
I thought I was eating something way weirder than that.
Well, pork is probably just like bacon strips of a bison.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, technically, we're correct. I mean, if there's bacon in it, it's.
I mean,
some
this
amount of
packaging
pork.
kind of makes me want to eat it less.
Really?
Like, yeah, just like look at him. He like looks right.
Can I
at
see
you,
it?
dude?
Yeah, it's like the
It's
strip.
like sad.
He's like, hey,
when
you're eating me.
eating it. It's like here I am.
Let's see that. Turn that towards us.
It's sad.
Oh, you're eating me. And the label's right where the strips would be too.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah, I mean, it still tasted good, but
Sure.
I
Do
feel
you think
bad.
that they would go to the effort of actually taking a picture of
They
the
should.
bison?
They
the
should.
specific
The one?
specific bison
They
that
should.
they
that would
put
be good
in the
marketing.
package?
Yeah, it's like, hey, want to know what you're eating?
Do you want to look into
Look
the
at this.
eyes of the creature you
Yeah,
killed?
I mean, that would probably deter a lot of people from
Sure.
eating this kind of stuff.
Well, why would they want to deter people from eating it?
Well, I don't know.
100% natural bison. What is this unnatural bison that they could possibly be using?
Dude, come on, open your
They have
eyes,
doctor
sheeple.
hormones in them.
Yeah, don't be a sheep.
Maybe like water buffalo or something.
I don't think that's
It would be
what is.
cheaper from overseas. The water buffalo are taking the bison's jobs.
The water buffs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what's funny is, so the Free Friday download had two options. It was either this or venison, just venison jerky.
Which is delicious.
Yes, but I knew you would figure that out, so
Aha.
I had to get something
Genius.
special for the special guys in
Dude,
my
he
life.
thinks about us a lot.
I do. I try to plan.
We're very fortunate to have him.
Yes, he's a thinker.
That's what people think of when they think
A
of
thinker
me.
and a stinker.
Whoa! Got me.
Boom.
What's probably the craziest thing you guys have ever eaten?
Or cheese covered crickets.
Oh, wow.
I've eaten many different types of jerky. I've eaten alligator and
I ate alligator tail while I was in Florida, and it wasn't any. People were like, "Oh, you need to go to this place and get this alligator tail," and I was like, There's nothing special about it.
I ate. It's not really crazy,
Mhm.
but I've eaten like frog legs and things
Yeah,
like
it
that
really does
before.
taste like chicken.
I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing
I
I've
s-
ever tasted.
I've
but
been
it
to an
wasn't anything
Asian-
I ever felt the need to eat again.
I've been to an Asian buffet where there's crab legs
mean
or
frog
frog
legs,
legs
yeah.
on the buffet.
Crab, frog,
Yeah.
basically same.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, No, I've definitely been to some Asian buffets with crab legs. Like that's the norm. But frog legs is weird. And there was one. There's actually a Asian buffet over off 23.
Mhm.
And guess what the name of the Asian buffet is?
What?
Asian buffet.
Nice. You know what
Ooh,
you're
dude.
getting.
Yeah.
I feel like you bring up buffets a lot.
They're good.
Yeah, they are good. You got a problem
I
with
mean,
buffets?
some of them are good.
You got a fucking problem with buffets, dude?
You getting the bow out?
I'm gonna get the cuffs and the bow out if he's not careful. I might even reel him in a little bit. You want me to reel you in there, Bradley?
Reel in the lobster.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So we talked about it a little bit before, but shellfish. I like the taste of crab, but I feel like the work to get the meat is so ridiculous to get like a bite. Especially if it's like blue crab when you go down to like the coastal eastern coasts. It's very big there, blue crab, and like they're spiky. So you like grab it and you're like, oh, I just cut my hand, and you're like, oh, sweet, I finally get in. It's like hunk, little nibble.
I think
Yeah, no,
Churd might
crab
be
does
allergic
nothing
to
for
crab.
me.
You're allergic,
I'm
that's
not
why.
allergic to crab.
Yeah, you are.
I just don't like it. I
no,
mean,
you're
it's
allergic,
not,
dude.
It's not terrible. It's just
Do you like shrimp?
no. Shrimp is. I will say this: Bang Bang shrimp from Bonefish Grill is amazing,
Yeah.
but only because of all the shit they put on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not because shrimp in and of itself is so good. Shrimp is just it's basically it tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
It tastes like whatever you put on it.
No, I think shrimp has a great flavor.
Yeah, me too. I
Flavor.
like the flavor profile, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
It's
are
got a
you don't
strong
have
flavor
as
profile.
sophisticated palates as I do.
I would argue
Dude.
I have a much better sophistication. He
Yeah.
thought he knew it was carrots. He thought it was beans.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with
Beans
you,
or peas
dude?
or something.
Yeah.
Dude, the only thing you have a sophisticated palate for are yeast rolls. And where did you get those yeast rolls, Brad?
A buffet.
Oh, well, you seem to talk about buffets a lot.
If
Why you
I
do
could go to a buffet that was nothing but yeast rolls,
Different kinds of
Never
yeast
heard that.
rolls.
Who knows it?
I've never heard that noise. I said no.
Mr. Yeast.
So, speaking of food, you know, we keep talking about the Churd and the Turd go camping, which there is a date set. I have some friends going to a state park in July, which is, from what I hear, kind of easy
Julie.
to you know, get into it, and
All right.
we'll be there. What type of food are you going to bring to that?
I ain't bringing shit.
What? We're not going to feed you. You're an adult.
I thought that was the whole point, is you guys were gonna
We'll give
like
you
give me
piss
the
to
real
drink.
No.
camping experience.
No, you're going camping.
Yeah, the real camping experience is you
Is
take
you
care of your own
figuring it
shit.
All right.
out.
Well,
yeah.
I'm just gonna leave and go get like McDonald's or something. And
Okay,
come
you
back.
can do that.
All right. You ever had freeze-dried food?
Ice cream, astronaut ice cream.
Astronaut ice cream. It's pretty cool. I was thinking of bringing that in like an MRE or
Astronaut.
something too that you could try to make.
I'd eat an MRE.
I have. They're pretty good. They're cool though. The heating.
Would you make your own fire if we went camping, or would you want us to bring the fire with
No,
us too?
we're gonna have a
Here's a
contest.
fire. Oh, that's right.
Who can start a fire with a
Bow drill.
Bow drill.
Do you
Yeah.
think you can do that?
No
Brad?
fucking
Yeah,
problem.
I think I could do it.
I'm gonna do it in. I guarantee.
As long as it's not real wet out
Yeah,
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, right conditions like dry wood. We
I
both
mean, I
have to have
wanna
the same
see
conditions.
this.
But I guarantee I can make it at least 5 minutes quicker than the Turd can.
I don't
Why
think
do you
either
think
of you
that?
are gonna get it done in 30 minutes.
Because I know what I'm capable of.
Really? Have you ever made fire with a bow drill?
No.
Then how can you possibly know that?
Because I know I'm more capable than you.
Based on what?
My experience.
So, Brad, you've been camping before
A couple times.
a couple times, like tent, full on roughing it.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Some campground.
Oh, okay.
How
Sounds like
mu-
a lie.
How
been a-
many times?
It's been a while, admittedly.
How old were you in the last time you did it?
I don't know, 18, 19, something like that.
So a long time. 1819's over 200 years ago.
That's correct. Well, not over 200.
It's a little bit less.
almost,
You're right. You're
yes.
right. You're right.
He's an old fucker.
Yeah. How long do you think Brad? So it's a weekend we're talking about here. Do you think Brad's gonna last the weekend? Like not die. I mean, like go home.
Yeah, I think he will just to prove us wrong.
Well,
I mean,
I'm not much of a camper. It's gonna be rough for me too. I'm bringing my son too. That'll be rough.
I'm bringing myself.
Do you have a tent? Like, you have to supply your own?
That's not what I was told.
Oh, were you? I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
So I not only have to provide you food while we're there, I have to provide you a tent.
It
while
was
we're
my
there.
understanding you had to provide me everything. I thought that was the like we're gonna make you go camping and make you like live out in
Is that how
We're
we
not gonna
sound?
make you do anything. This is America.
Look, if
do
you
what
want me to go, you got to provide me shit. If you don't want me to go,
What?
I won't go.
Okay,
I
so
don't
name
give a
name
shit.
some things that you would bring with you if you went camping that you would need me to provide
I
you.
don't bring anything.
Anything?
No, like what do you need while you're camping?
I don't
Not
know.
what would you bring. Well, like what do you need me to provide you essentially?
A tent,
Okay, tell me the supplies that you would bring.
a mattress,
Like an actual mattress or like an air mattress?
air mattress, food.
California King.
Yeah, blankets, pillows.
You can
Um,
provide blankets and pillows.
Nope.
Brad, I don't
I'm
like
not
this at all.
Yeah, no. This
Dude,
is like
okay,
take-
yeah, we'll
this
do
is-
it, and you're gonna show
So
up, and
you're
nothing's gonna
you're
be.
bringing your son, and I'm gonna bring my baby son that I have to set
You
up
should just tell him you're
a
gonna
whole
bring him.
nother.
A machete.
I do have a couple machetes.
Okay,
I can bring
I'll
that.
You
take one.
should just tell him like, hey, I'll have all that stuff for you. And when he shows up, you have nothing.
Oh, welcome to camping, bitch. And then throw him in the woods.
Honestly, I understand not having a tent. Like maybe we can.
I'll
have
provide you a tent,
Yeah.
but I'm not providing you blankets and a mattress.
and food,
Like,
dude. You know what to pack.
Yeah.
You're an adult.
What would you eat if you
Chunky
want
soup.
chunky? Damn, dude, why'd you have to bring up the chunky?
I guess I'd go fishing and
Catch your food.
yeah.
Oh my god. I have to see this.
Many times I've been like, oh, I'm gonna go camping and I'm gonna grab some fish. I'm gonna fish for some fish, and I'll tell you, not once have I brought back a fish and fucking ate that fish.
Well, that's because you're not a good camper. Clearly,
Oh,
you think you're
man.
hot shit, but you're just.
This was a
I was
mystery.
gonna provide Brad a tent for this. I have 2 tents or 3 tents that I could provide you, but
Guy goes into a psychiatrist's office, says, "Doc, I got a problem. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam." Doctor says, "I know exactly what your problem is. You're 2 tents."
That's funny. That's great. I'm really glad that's in the podcast forever now.
forever and ever, you'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever
I don't know.
and ever.
That's enough.
Say a little prayer for you.
Forever.
Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
I want to say something here.
yeah, no, we're not.
This
done.
is the beauty of this podcast, that we can start with a mystery taste test and get right into the shit talking. I mean, that's an art, guys, and I want you to feel proud about
Also,
that.
the shit smelling. I want to be clear about that.
Whoa.
What do you smell?
Shit. I think he was clear what he said.
Don't think he was.
All right.
Look at me.
All right. In
Churd,
closing.
I talk like this.
Okay, yeah. In closing,
Kenny versus Fetty.
I want you guys to both give the best impression of the other person. Starting, Churd, give your impression of Turd.
Hey, I'm Brad. I'm Brad. I love Wikipedia. But yeah, I like chilling. I love trivia. I hate Donald Trump. And I love America, but not certain things about America that other people like. And I don't agree with anybody else's point of view. Only mine. I'm the only one with it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
my name is RJ. I talk really loud. Everything I say is really important because I'm the most important person in the world.
Does he really turn?
I think Brad is an idiot. And then I talk in this weird voice like this that nobody understands, and I make fun of the turd, pretend like he has some kind of a southern accent, even though he doesn't. Well, this is me pretending to be the turd.
All right.
This is
I-
a turd
I feel
pretending
like
to
these
be
went on
the
long-
churd, pretending to be
long
the
enough.
turd.
I kind of regret this now.
I think you kind of sound like me.
It was like looking into a mirror, wasn't it?
Dude, it was scary.
Yeah.
My son, Brad.
Wait, let me make some smells like you too.
He just shit his pants. Everybody's silently.
There he goes.
All right. Well,
Proud
thanks
of
so
him.
much for joining us here at Churd and the Turd, and we'll see you next time.
And whatever, dude.
Peace out, Seacrest.